So let's come to the centre of our mats to start with. So you're in your feet hip distance apart, standing nice and tall. And let's just take a moment to think about that posture. So if you look down at your feet, you've got a line from your ankles to your knees all the way up to your hips. Think about slightly tucking the pelvis. So its pelvis comes into neutral position. Core is super tight. We've got this long spine going all the way up through the crown of the head. The arms by the sides of the body. And when you take a big inhale, bend into those knees, reach the arms up. And exhale, let it go. And again, big bend into knees. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, let it go. One more. We're going to inhale, reach it up. This time you're going to bring your chin down to your chest. You're going to slowly start to roll it all the way down. So really thinking of your spine unraveling. This always feels great in the morning. Keep a soft bend into the knees and just let that upper body be really heavy for a moment. So you want very little tension here. You can just start to sway side to side from your lower spine. Giving the head a little shake, yes and no. And then coming back through center, take a nice big inhale, push up through the heels and slowly start to roll it all the way back up to that standing posture at the top. Take the legs a little bit wider, bring the arms to a T shape. You're going to bend into your knees and really hug it forward. So a real big hug position, and then you open and lengthen all the way back up. And again, exhale, take it forward. Inhale, open up. And again, exhale, take it forward. Inhale, open up. So taking our standing cat and cow. Again, mobilizing into the spine here. Last one, open it up. Take the arm overhead. Find that stretch of the sides of the body and then bend into your knees and swing it all the way around, taking it back up to the other side. Good, reach over, find that stretch, and then bend and swing all the way around. So really starting to get some energy as you mobilize into that body this morning. And again, swing it all the way around. Good. One more each side. Inhale, take it over. Exhale, swing it all the way around. Last one, take it over. And coming back in to that neutral position. Good. You're going to bring your feet into your Pilates first position now. So your Pilates little V shape. One thing about really turning out from the glutes, you're just going to start by bringing on the hands to the hips. All I want you to do, little bend, come to parallel, little bend, come to your plie. So we're just starting to introduce that turn out. I'm using that a lot in today's class. So we go from parallel to first. Parallel to first. Good. Just for 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to hold it in that first position. Lift one heel and then just start to alternate. So you're pushing over those toes, starting to get a little bit of work into the ankles. Still sitting up nice and tall, cool, tight. We go for 4. Good. 3, 2, 1. Release. I want you to step it nice and wide now. So you're into your second plie. Just got to go low. Drive it up. So we're pushing those knees back. We're keeping your bum tucked under. Think about sliding down that wall here. Good. Really pushing up through the heels. It's those inner thighs working. Good. Take it down and up. Down and up. We take 4 more. 3, 2. I want you to hold it low, hands to center. Little lift. Drop it down. So it's those slow controlled pulses. We're pushing through the heels. We're starting to create more heat into those muscles. Drive it up and down. Drive it up and down. Let's take 4. For the fire already. 3, 2, 1. Reset. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, come back down into that plie and you're going to lift those heels. Just like we did in that first position. You're staying low in that plie. To really push over those ankles now. Good. We lift and lift. Keep it going. We go for 4, 3, 2. Little challenge. Can you lift one heel? Find your balance. Can you meet it with the other? Can you sink a little bit lower? Really push those knees back, tuck that bum under. Take a nice big inhale, drive it all the way up. Good. Come to a parallel stance and just allow yourself to stretch over those legs for a moment. Let the upper body be heavy. Really trying to keep the legs straight here, so we're starting to get some length. And I want you to reach your left hand to your right ankle and then take the other arm up towards the ceiling. So coming into a spinal twist. If you need to bend into your knees here, you can. Just really opening up through that chest. And then take it over to the other side, come into that twist. And bring it all the way back. Take a nice big inhale, roll it all the way up to center. You're going to come to face the side and you're going to take your left leg behind you. So you're coming into your lunge stance. Let's bring the hands onto the hips. I just want you to just go low and rise. Taking it down into our lunge. Now it doesn't have to be too deep yet. You still want those 90-degree angles with your legs. And you want to make sure your front knee is tracking your toe. Your posture stays tall. We're not here for long. We're just going to go 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low. I want you to bring your hands down to the ground and step it further back. So coming into that long lunge here, really opening up through that left hip flexor. Holding it here for a moment. Feel that really deep stretch. And then you're going to stretch both legs coming up into a triangle position here. So you're folding over your hamstring, bring your chest as close as towards your thigh. Again, finding some length through the body. And then walk yourself around through center. Come up to the other side. Rise it straight up. Find your lunge stance at the top. Find your balance. Here we go on the other side. We're just going to put it down and up. So using this all as a bit of a warm-up. Getting ourselves ready for when we go head to the bar. Good. So dropping it down and up. Drop it down and up. We go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there for a moment. Find your form for that little tremble. And then you're taking those hands down. Step that right leg back. Come into that deep lunge. Really focusing on the hip flexor of that right leg here. Open that hip up, holding it in that lunge. Take a nice big inhale. Take it up into your triangle pose, folding over. Now try and keep your hips square here. Just breathing into that stretch for a moment. And then walking it back through center. Walk the feet shoulder distance apart, bend into the knees, come all the way up. Let's finish this warm up with our squats. We're going to shoot it down and up. So you're shifting the weight into your heels now. You're going to bring your triceps up towards your ears and let's really find some energy. Shoot it down and up. Inhale, exhale. Good. Core is tight. Spine is long still. Let's go for 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Hold it low. You're going to pulse as you reach to the side. So you're really rotating through your chest here. You take those little tiny pulses. Get a little bit of coordination as well. Let's get those brains working. Good. We just have 4. For 3, 2, 1. Release all the way up to standing. Give the legs a little shake. Nice work. Oh. Right. Let's come to our first side on the bar. So you're going to come front facing to start with, and you want to make sure you've got a soft bend in your elbow at the bar, and your hands just slightly in front of your body. Not too close, not too far. You want to keep starting your feet in that first position. Hands on hips. You're going to take a little plie for me. You're going to lift the heels, straighten the legs, and then drop it down. So we plie, peel the heels, straighten the legs, and lower, slightly quicker. We plie, peel, rise, and down. Plie, peel, rise, and down. So as we come up onto that rise, really think about pulling up through those thighs. Good. Let's go 2 more. Last one. Good. Take that arm overhead. Tuck the bum under, core is tight. I'm just going to lift it up and down. So it's just those straight leg rises. Making sure your heels are coming back together at the bottom each time. Good. See if you can test your balance. Where's that at this morning? We go 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. arm back to the bar, hand back to the hip. You're going to step it second to first now. Second to first. So we're getting more dynamic with our movements. Really drop low into that plie each time. Make sure your weight's in center. Both heels on the ground. Drop it second to first. Second to first. Good. Keep it up. Heart rates are starting to climb. We go 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. I want you to take it straight out to that second position. Arm out to the side. You're going to pulse for 3, 2, 1. And you're rising it up and reaching that arm over to the bar. Then drop it straight back down. So we pulse 3, 2, 1. Rise and reach. 3, 2, 1. Rise and reach. Good. So really pulling up through those thighs and get that stretch to the side of the body. Pulse 3, 2, 1. Rise and reach. Good. 3, 2, 1. Rise and reach. 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Rise and reach. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop it straight back down into your plie. Bring your hands to temples. I'm going to crunch side to side. Drop it down and up. Down and up. So you're just bending laterally through your body here. Keep your chest towards me. Really pulling up through those obliques. Good. Stay low in those legs. Little resting come in. We go for 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Come all the way up. Nice start, everyone. Give those legs a well-deserved stretch. Stretch? Shake. That's the word I was looking for. Still half asleep this morning. Right, nice and wide with those legs again. Gonna come back into that plie. I want you to rotate towards your bar and come into a lunge. And then open back up to a plie. So what you want to think about is staying low on your supporting side here. And really working on the rotation through that outer hip. So we start deep in that plie. When you're ready, here we go. We're going to lunge to plie. Lunge to plie. So we really want to see that back knee drop down as you come to face the bar. Good. You lunge to plie. Lunge to plie. Good. Let's take 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Come and drop into that lunge. Just rise it up and down. Rise it up and down. A little bit like we did in a warm up here. Really finding length through those legs each time. Just take 4 for me. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Find your balance. Can you see if you can lift your hands off the bar? I want you to lift that front heel and down. So you lift, lower. Your bar is there if you need it. Or test that balance this morning. We're going to lift, drop it down. Lift, drop it down. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Hold that heel lifted. Find some focus for me. Embrace that little tremble. Find your balance. Release the heel. Come all the way up. Give it a little paddle. Nice work. So you're drawing the legs together now. So you're coming into a parallel stance. You're going to rise it up. And you're going to sink low. So squeezing those sides together. I'm going to take 2 little pulses here. And you're going to step back on that same leg and take 2 in your lunge. So you're keeping the heel lifted if you can. So really pushing it out with that supporting leg. So 2 in center, 2 in the lunge. 2 pulses center, 2 in the lunge. It's that little movement that's adding a lot of resistance to the lower body now. Good. 2 in center, 2 in the lunge. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it straight back center. Just pulse it down and down. Now really squeeze those thighs together. Make that movement tiny. Go for 4, 3, 2. I want you to hold it low in that squat position. Just drop the heels and lift. Every time you lift, you're really squeezing those thighs together. Heels go down, lift it up, down, up. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. and release. Oh my goodness, it really is all those tiny movements that really get deep into those muscles. Give it a little shake. Just walk away from your bar as long as it's sturdy. And just have a little stretch there for a second. Get the breath back. Great stuff. So we're going to continue to work bar facing now. And we're going to work that same open leg. So you want to soft bend on your supporting leg here. And then just extending it away from your body. And you're in a slight tilt. So as you can see, my eye line is pretty much towards the top of my chair. Arms rested nice and softly. Legs going to stay lengthened. We're just going to lift and lower. So really think about working from your glute here. You're extending through the hamstring. Just lifting and lowering. Core stays tight. Keep low on that supporting side. Good. Just lift and down. Lift and down. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to keep it lifted, flex that foot. We're going to hamstring curl. So you're squeezing that heel in towards your glute. Still staying low here. That supporting leg should be on fire. Good. We're really building the stabilizing muscles through the ankle, knee, and glute as we really work into this hamstring now. Bring it in and out. 2 more. Last one, hold it in that curl. You're going to pull it in and up. So it's a bit like those donkey kicks that we take on all 4s here. Now make sure you're not swinging through your upper body at all. You've got to visualize your glute to get it working. It's that mind to muscle connection. Draw it in, push it up. Draw it in, push it up. Here we go, guys. 4, 3, coming into the last bit. 2, last one. Good. Can you rise it up on that supporting leg and finish with little tiny pulses? Good. Squeeze and squeeze. You can come back flat if that's too much. Push through the heel. Really squeeze that glute now. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. And come up. Good job. Give those legs a little shake. Nice work, everyone. Oh, please grab yourself a drink at any point. It's quite a heart raiser. So, for our next bit, we're going to come back round to face the front. And I want you to take one of your dumbbells. Everything can be done with body weight if it gets too much at all here. So, you're going to step your open leg, so your leg furthest away from the bar, behind the body. Both of those legs are turned out, hip distance apart. So you're in what's called your 4th position now. You're going to take your arm overhead. We drop down into a curtsy, so the legs go nice and wide, diamond shape. You're then drawing your elbow to your knee, and then drop it straight back down into that plie. Good. So when you're ready, we curtsy, crunch, curtsy, crunch. So not only are we getting the upper body a little bit more involved now, we're also working our side line. So we're working all the way down the side of the body, targeting those obliques. Good. Drop it down, crunch. Drop it down, crunch. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Walk away from your bar. Take the arm overhead. Find that stretch. You're going to pull elbow to knee and lengthen back out. So we squeeze and lengthen nice and slow to begin with. Find that connection through the side body. Lengthen back out. One more like this. Bring it in and back out. Here we go. Speed it up. You crunch. Lengthen. So that underneath leg is straight. Getting that stretch each time. Good. Here we go. We have 4. Oh, it's hard work. 3, 2, 1. Release. Come all the way in. Good job. Move a little bit closer. Come up onto your rise. Bend into those legs. So you're going to lateral raise. You take that leg out to the side. Now we are trying to maintain the heel lifted on that supporting side. You can go flat foot if it gets too much. Good. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Rotate it inwards. So you're on a diagonal line, still working same arm and leg. Going to shoot it back and in, back and in. So you're finding that connection from your fingertips to the toes. Good, you're in that slight tilt. We're nearly there, guys. Keep it going. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the legs back together. Lift the chest, elbow in. Little pulses as we take a tricep extension here. Really squeeze in the back of the arm. Good, extend and bend. Extend and bend. Last bit on this side. Keep going, guys. You've got this. Bend, extend, bend, extend. Let's go for 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Really, really great stuff. Drop your weight. And again, if you can, just walk away from your bar. Find some length through your body. And just take a few deep breaths here. Inhaling through the nose. And exhale out of the mouth. Good work. So you can either just come to face the other side, or like me, if you need to rejig your furniture, moving your chair to the other side, then please do that. And we go all over again. That's the good news. Right, this time we're going to start our roll throughs with our feet, but we're going to take it into a second position. So soft bending the elbow, just a little bit in front of the body, nice and slow to begin with. Just going to plie, then you lift the heels, straighten those legs on the rise, and then drop back down. So we plie, heel, rise, and down. Let's speed it up. We plie, heel, rise, and down. Plie, heel, rise, and down. So use this as a little bit of recovery. Get that breath back. Good. Plie, heel, rise, and down. 2 more. Last one. Good. Come back in. Going to bring your heels a tad closer together. Arm overhead. Find that tall posture that we're going to rise. We're just going to rise it up and down. Now make sure your heels are coming back to that turn out each time. You're lifting through the crown of the head. Your core is engaged. Can you see if you can test that balance with me? We lift, drop it down. Lift, drop it down. Go for 4. Calves are burning. 3, 2, 1. Release. Come all the way down. Good. Give it a little shake. Return into your first position. Hands on hips. Heart rate's coming back up. Here we go. We go second to first. Second to first. We really want to push deep now, guys. The legs should be definitely nice and warm. Drop it low to first. Low to first. Now you can always slow this down to make sure you're getting the right technique here. Work to your own potential. Good. Take it down, together. Down, together. You have 4 more. 3. Really pull those legs in. 2, 1. Release. Straight out to second. Arm out to the side. Sink it low. Ready for those pulses. We pulse 3, 2, 1. Rise and reach. 3, 2, 1. Rise and reach. So I really want to see you pull up equally on each side as you come up onto that rise. Good. You pulse 3, 2, 1. Rise and reach. 3, 2, 1. Rise and reach. 2 more. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Rise and reach. Come into your plie. Bring your hands to temples. You're going to reach and up this time. So you're getting rid of that lovely stretch through the side body and then pulling yourself up through your obliques. So those side muscles in your core. Good. Stay low with those legs if you can. Keep it going. We reach and up. Reach and up. Here we go. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And reset. Good. Give it a little shake. Nice work, guys. I know it is tough, but we're going to feel so strong and amazing after. A little bit shaky in those legs. Right, nice and wide into that second position again. Arm out to the side. Sink low. We're into our rotation now. So you drop down to the bar, drop down into your lunge facing the bar, open back out and hit your plie. Sort of thinking about that rotation through the outer leg and staying low on that supporting side. When you're ready, sink down, here we go. We lunge to plie, lunge to plie. Good. Control that arm, move with energy. You don't want to fling it at all. You want to see nice control through the whole body. Drop it down and plie. Lunge to plie. Good. Just 4, 3, 2, 1. Face the bar. Just rise it up and down. Now play your stance if it's not quite right. You want to make sure that front knee, tracking that toe, you can go low on that back leg. Posture tool. Keep it going. We go for 4, 3, 2. Let's find some control. Stay low in that lunge. Test your balance. You lift the front heel and down. Your bar's there if you need it. Stay strong. Find your focus. It's all about core engagement and focus here. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Just for 4, 3, 2. We're going to come into those pulses. Here we go. You're going to step it all the way in. Feet are together. Rise it up. Drop it down. Yeah, here we go. 2 pulses center. 2 into the lunge. 2 in center. 2 in the lunge. You're really pushing out of that front leg now. Good. Make those pulses tiny. Find that control. Go deep into that lunge each time. 2 in center. 2 in the lunge. Good. 2 in center. 2 in the lunge. Good. 2 more. Last set. Good. Come back to center. This time, I want you to turn it out. So I'm going to come this way so you can see a little bit better. Heels are together. You're going to maintain that little plie. You're just going to push down, little lift, down, little lift. So your heels are glued together. You're really zipping up through those inner thighs. Good. Just push it down and lift. This is a killer. Good. Keep it going. It's always those small movements, guys. Find that control. Take it down and up, down and up. Let's just go 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it. Really strong work. Give those legs a little shake. Nice work, guys. Not too much longer to go, she says. Right, let's go straight into it. Soft bend onto that knee. Extend that leg out. You're into that tilt. You'll start by lifting and lowering. So you want to be light on your body. You never want to be gripping on for dear life. Think about the length away from the body. Try and keep that leg straight. Try and keep your hip bones down so they're parallel to the ground. Good, let's keep going. Staying low on that supporting side. You're going to take 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted, flex. You're going to curl it in and out. Curl it in and out. So really squeezing that heel into that glute. Stay low on that supporting side. So really activating the hamstring here. Bring it in and out. We go 4 to the donkey kick. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drive it in, push it up, in, push it up. So really making sure there's no swinging through your posture here. You're just really working that glute. Drive it in, push it up, in, push it up. Good. 4 to the post. 3, 2. Here we go, guys. Rise it up if you can and just push and push. You squeeze through the glute. You drive through the heel. You're staying low on that supporting leg. Woo, it's screaming. Let's go. 4, 3. We're so close now. 2, 1. Rest. Good. Little shake out. We've just got to finish with that side line. And then we will go down, do a tiny bit of core, and then definitely have a good stretch. So, on that note, we have no time to waste. Take the leg behind you. So we're in that turnout, we're in that 4 position. Make sure your hip distance apart, same arm and leg goes overhead. You're going to take it into your curtsy, pull it up into a crunch. So you curtsy and crunch, curtsy and crunch. So really think about the contractions of your oblique as you lift up here. Drop it down and crunch, down and crunch. Keep it going. Nice. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Walk away from the bar. Find that stretch of the side body. We're into that elbow to knee. Here we go. We crunch and lengthen. Nice and slow. You lift it up and lengthen. 2 more. Crunch and lengthen. Last one. Crunch. Here we go. Let's speed it up. We crunch, lengthen. Good. Crunch, lengthen. Good. This is really tough with a dumbbell. Please do it body weight. Lift it up and over, up and over. Just for 2. Ooh. Last one. Good. Arm comes down. Wow. We're still so heavy holding it up there. Legs come together. Last little bit. We're taking it out and in. So you're on that rise here. Arm just comes to shoulder height. Shooting the leg out with intention. Good. For 4, 3, 2. Ready, come to the diagonal, shoot it out and in. You are so close, guys. Keep pushing for me now. You have got this. Good, shoot it out and in. Out and in. Just 2 more. Last one, pull it in, lift your chest, blow it into those legs. Tricep extend. As you're taking those little pulses. Good, really squeeze the back of the arm. Keep it going now. Ooh. Quite a nice one to finish on, I think. Good, let's go. Here we go, guys. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nice work. Drop that weight. And let's just take a few assisted stretches while we're at the bar. So using your support, just want you to push one heel into the ground, finding length all the way through the calf muscle. Needed after all of those rises into that hamstring as well. Just take a moment to breathe into that stretch. If you kept up with me there, then well done. Achieving something, getting up for 6:30 in the morning for a workout is something, but achieving this at 6:30 is really something. Good, and come all the way back up. Bring that same leg. Just want you to place that heel just above the knee and then sit back, keeping that knee nice and open so you really kind of come deep into those glutes. Holding it here. And then pull back up. Just taking the side of the ankle and bring those knees together, coming into your quad stretch. And then release. Let's take it to the other side. Push that heel down. Ooh. It's always one side that feels way tighter than the other. Good, finding some length. Breathing into it. When you're ready, come in to that glute stretch, heel just above the opposite knee. Really make sure you're pushing that knee open and wide. And taking that knee together, squeezing those glutes, push it forward. Find that stretch for the thigh. And release. Good. So foot your chair away and just make yourself some space. And then let's come to the back of our mats. So feet hip distance apart. Take a nice big inhale, reach above the head, and then exhale, chin comes to chest. Really slowly roll it all the way down for me. Let that spine unravel vertebrae by vertebrae, just like a slinky. Soft bend into the knees. And let your upper body be really heavy here. And gently just sway side to side if that feels good. You want very little tension. And then when you're ready, you're going to walk your hands out and they're going to come underneath the shoulders. We're coming into our high plank position here. Now you can drop down to your knees if you need, or you can stay nice and lifted. So as always, you think about pushing the ground away from you. tucking the bum under, core is tight, navel to spine. Hold it here. Really bracing the body. Keep it strong. We go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down, just push it into our child's pose for a moment. Bring your forehead down to the ground. Really stretch those arms away. Some length through the body. Come it all the way back up. Trying to bring yourselves round onto your bums. Just extend those legs straight away. Take a nice big inhale, and then with control, you're rolling it all the way down. Just roll the knees into the chest for a moment. Give them a little squeeze. Gently rocking side to side. And extending the legs again. So, if anyone's done that on demand one yet, then this was in it yesterday, but I've got a new combo for you. So, let's start with the right leg. As the right knee comes in, you're going to lift yourself up into a crunch. You then extend that leg and maintain the lift. Then as you lower, that is when you're going to lower the upper body as well. So exhale, put it in, we crunch. Inhale, lengthen all the way down. So not only are we working both the upper and lower abs here, we're also working for coordination. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen all the way down. Let's go for 4. You can always just keep the upper body lifted if that's too much. Last one, hold it here. You're just going to twist to center, just opposite elbow to knee, keeping that knee in that tabletop. Good. We twist, center. It's deep oblique work. Let's go 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. Good. Just let the head take a little shake side to side. And then we will do that all over again. When you're ready, interlace the hands behind the head, elbows nice and wide. You're bringing your left knee in now. You crunch, hold it, lengthen, and then lower all the way back down. So exhaling to come up. Inhale, slowly lengthen. Just 4 more. Last one, hold it. We rotate to center, twist to center, exhale, inhale. Good, let's go 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Take the arms overhead, lengthen the legs away from the body. Wow, that little combo is a tough one. Nice work. Good, last little bit, guys. Walk your feet in, hip distance apart. I want you to bring your arms down to the side of the body. So you're lengthening your fingertips through your ankles. You're going to lift it up into a crunch. And you're just sliding side to side. So again, we are hitting the obliques. We reach and reach. Really lengthen for the toes. Keep the chin slightly tucked here, looking in between your thighs. So we reach and reach. Exhale, exhale. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1, release, come all the way down. Final exercise, you're going to bring your legs up to tabletop, find your form, you're going to shoot them straight out and bring them together, making sure your spine is staying neutral, and let's just go tiny little flutter kicks. This is it now, guys. Embrace through those lower abs, make that movement tiny. The lower you take it, the more challenging it's going to be. Oh, good, keep breathing. Option to crunch it up to finish. Really burn out that core. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and rest it down. Amazing work. All without a coffee. I'm quite impressed. Right, bring the legs back down to the ground, take the arms out to a T shape, and then just drop the knees over to one side, keep your shoulders onto the ground, and then just looking into the other direction, just opening up through that spine. Just come all the way up, take it over to the other side. And then just gently pick yourself up, coming up to a seated position. And we're going to take our legs into a straddle. So you want nice wide, or as wide as you can get them. You want your knees up towards the ceiling. And then take a nice big inhale and just start to walk your hands forward. Bringing your chest as close down as you can to the ground. Finding that stretch into our inner thighs and into our hips. Just really focusing on that breath to relax you here. And then bringing yourself slowly back up. You're going to reach arm overhead, making sure the shoulders are staying parallel here. Really lengthening through those obliques. A lot of side work today. And bring it back, recenter, take it over to the other side. Come back to a neutral position. Just bring the hands behind you, take your knees nice and open, and just start to drop the hips side to side. Just getting some movement back into that hip joint, loosening off any tension there. And bring it all the way round into your all fours position. You're going to bring your hands a little bit more forward than your shoulder line. Curl the toes under, push the hips up, and let's find our downward dog. You can start to pedal here if you need to really get some length through those hamstrings. And then when you're ready, just holding into that stretch, push the ground away from you, your chest towards your thighs, heels into the ground, and taking real slow, steady breaths here. Really great stretch for our entire posterior chain. And then when you're ready, walk your hands towards your feet. Soft bend into the knees. Then slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, restacking that spine. Coming all the way back up to our tall standing position at the top. Let's come to the center of the mat. Taking your feet hip distance apart. Just going to go back to what we did at the start and take a few deep breaths. Inhale, bend through those knees. Exhale, reach. And again, inhale, bend. Exhale, reach it up. Last one, inhale, bend. Exhale, reach. Hold it at the top. And then bring your hands all the way down to center. I hope you enjoyed this morning's class. It was a very powerful one. Have a rest over the weekend. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.